Hello everyone and welcome back to Life Journal with missgch. Today's video, I'm literally so excited. It's been long awaited. I'm finally sharing with you guys my natural hair journey from top to bottom. I just celebrated 5 years this past May 8th, so we're just gonna get into it. I want to make sure that if you haven't already subscribed, please do that now. Take that time to do that now, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So without further ado, here we go. So we're going to jump right in, starting with the early days, throwing it back to 1994. Look at baby Gaby. Hair was a serious matter in my household. You see I'm in a diaper, but my hair is completely done. Bonnet action. Yeah, you guys, my hair was full, luscious, and long, and it was kind of my pride and glory. Like, I was always obsessed with having long hair. My mom kept my hair together. Thank God. I appreciate her to this day for that. Then early to late middle school, by this point I had a relaxer. I had become obsessed with pulling my hair super straight in the shower and loving how it looked straight, and I begged my mom when I was like 9 for a relaxer. So here we are. My hair actually did not do bad with relaxers. It actually grew very well. It was just kind of flat and stringy, but you know, typical relaxer. And jumping in at high school, you see my hair really was flourishing. Honestly, it was healthy, it was long. Yes, it's possible to have healthy long hair with relaxers. I did not have a horror story with relaxers. It really grew my hair super long, as you can tell in these pictures, and I was obsessed. Like, I was known for having long hair. It was my thing. And to further prove the point, you guys can see here, homecoming, junior prom, and sweet 16. Each of these styles was completed with using only my hair. Yeah, guys, there is no hairpiece, there's no extensions. That is all my hair. And I just kept looking at these pictures while I was doing this, like, how did we achieve that? Like, how did we do all those pieces and parts with all my hair? But I had so much hair, and it was really my thing. I just really loved my hair. It became a part of my identity, really. And then 2009 and 10 came, which is when I was introduced to the natural hair movement. A few of my aunts even went natural, and people were begging me, are you going to go natural? Are you going to do it? And these are my reasons. One, I was like, my hair is too long. I am not transitioning. It'll take too long. Heck no. And I assumed my hair was just nappy and uncontrollable. I didn't remember what my texture looked like. I'm like, if my texture turns out trash, I'm not doing it. I was adamant, y'all. Like, no, I will not go natural. And then there came this surprise cut. What do I mean? So December 2011, I had a hairdresser who I went to for a routine just trim and fixing up my layers, and I walked out with a haircut. Yep, you see it. The difference is quite obvious between the pictures of on the screen and the ones that I just showed you. Yeah, I didn't even realize it because it was curly. I didn't realize it until I washed it and pulled it straight that, yeah, where the heck is my hair? I was so sad, you guys. And from then on, my hair just started breaking off. It was just super unhealthy. So in the summer of 2012, after I graduated high school, I literally walked up to my mother, handed her the scissors, and said, cut my hair. And this is what we came to. So my mom actually did a really beast job. Shout out to her. She's not a hairstylist or anything, but yeah. And you can tell by my face how I felt about having my hair cut. Like, this is the shortest my hair had been to date in my life. But yeah, this is the last time I also got a relaxer. She put in this relaxer, and at the time I didn't know that this was going to be my last relaxer, but I had her just chop my hair off, chop the ends off, and let's just start over. Like, she put in a relaxer, and it was time to start over. So like I said, at the time I did not realize that was going to be my last relaxer. What happened was I went away for undergrad to Indiana University. Shout out to the Hoosiers. I went away, and my mom was the only one that had put my relaxers in, and the only person I trusted to do my hair. And after that horrible incident before with the crazy scissor lady, I was just like, I'm not letting anybody touch my hair. So being 6 hours away from home, there was nobody to do my hair, so I just stopped getting relaxers. And my hair ended up growing out. So this is the growth, I think it was like November or so. So this is the growth since that summer when I cut my hair. It was really growing. And then I went ahead and got a haircut. I really wanted bangs. This is the first time in my life that I ever had bangs, guys. And I call this an unofficial transition cut because I don't want to give myself credit for the fact that this was a transition cut, because I don't think I went in with that being the purpose. I don't really know why I got this cut, you guys. I can't really remember, but it was the start of my transition process. Now, once I started getting out the shower and seeing these curls popping at my root, I was literally so excited, you guys. I would spend hours, well, it felt like, out of the shower, taking pictures of them, like playing in them. I was just so stunned that my hair was so curly. So I started to get thirsty. And so then I had an official transition cut. Like, I went with the intent of transitioning. And I got the bangs redone. I'm not really sure why I did that. I think they were a little longer that time. But I had the back cut. If you zoom in kind of on the lower left picture, you can see the back was completely curly, which, like, I was so geeked, you guys. This was crazy. And this was definitely the shortest my hair had ever been. And I got super thirsty, and on May 8th, 2013, after only 10 months of transitioning, I did the big chop. I had my cousin literally cut my ends off in her living room. I was sitting on the floor, and I included this because I was cracking up when I was putting this video together, like, wow, that baby picture and my big chop look exactly the same. That's hilarious. But yeah, I guess technically this is the shortest my hair has ever been, and the adrenaline from doing it, I think, just blinded me to the fact that I was really bald. Like, I was bald, oh my gosh. But immediately I put in box braids, and people were like, oh my gosh, you literally just big chop while you put in braids. And I just wanted to see if my hair was gonna grow and just kind of give it a rest. And I think I missed the length a little bit, so I put in some box braids for a while. And the growth really worked out, you guys. My hair started growing so much that summer. My curls, as you can see, were starting to really lock together and show my texture. I started experimenting with the puff and trying some other hairstyles, as you saw on the right, even though it was kind of failed. But here's some more pictures of my curls and how they were really starting to form together. And just, I was obsessed, you guys. I was so obsessed. I didn't even care that I was bald. And this is my first press in July of 2013, just 2 months after going natural. I had some bit of form for my friend to be able to press my hair out. And it's really cool because you'll be able to see the transition of my press throughout the years. But I was really happy, even though it's barely touching my neck. I was so excited, you guys. You would have thought I had Rapunzel hair. And this is fall 2013. As you can see, my curls are really starting to form at this point. My fro was like a real fro. It wasn't just like little beady beads on my head. And I loved it. I have so many pictures from this phase, you guys, because I was just so obsessed. I could not believe my hair was that curly. Like, couldn't believe it. And this is when I started experimenting with some styling, which I put these in here kind of as a joke because back then I was getting gas for this, guys. On the left, that's Bantu knots, and on the right, I think that was a braid out, and people would gas me. Like, I would post this on Instagram and be like, oh my gosh, teach us how, and I look back like, what? That is so trash. But people like that, I guess. And this is just a length check so you can start to see that my length was really coming in. It's touching my lips. I used to measure it like, oh, it's touching my nose, it's touching the top of my lip, it's touching the bottom of my lip. Like, length check was my biz. And this was the second time I pressed my hair, and I actually did this one because I was away at school, but I just got a whim in September, like, I'm going to press it out again. So this is now 2 months after the previous press, after the first press, and it was touching my back, and you can see the excited look on my face in that right picture. That was legit me. Like, I think I was up at 3 in the morning just screaming over the fact that my hair was touching my back. So moving on to 2014, I actually ended 2013 and went into 2014 with this full sew-in. Protective styling was such a buzzword back then. Everybody was saying to put your hair up if you want to see it grow. So I was like, all right, I'm on board. So I got bangs because closures was just not a good thing, a good situation back then. So I got bangs, and my cousin actually put this in for me. And I really loved the style. It was so versatile. It was like Brazilian wavy or something like that. And I don't know, I really enjoyed that. And when I took it out, you can see the length was there. I was really excited to see my hair was really growing. I couldn't believe it. And so I really liked the progress, so I went ahead and put in another protector style. Yep, I put in another sew-in. This time it was like a curly, it really ended up looking like a fro situation. I loved it so much. I did have leave out, and I just Bantu knotted my leave out to blend in, and it worked so well for like 6 weeks. The other style lasted about 6 weeks as well. And when I took that out, at this point, I felt like I was popping, you guys. Like my hair was just really retaining length. It was so long in the mirror. This was like Easter, I think, of 2014, and I was pumped. So I got my press out on my 1-year anniversary in May. My friend did it for me, the same one who pressed out my hair earlier, and I got a little red color rinse as well, just to give me a little pop. And so here's my year in review. If you want, you can pause the video here, but I actually posted this collage on my Instagram way back when for my first year, and it just shows the evolution of my fro, my press, and also my blowout for the first year. And so here's just some other pictures throughout 2014, just kind of recapping how my hair was growing. Guys, this is my first ponytail. You would have thought, like, oh my gosh, I felt like Rapunzel just because I could put my hair in a ponytail. But yeah, I just really started to be able to experiment. That was a braid out. And guys, look at my curls. They're so juicy. My curls don't even look like that anymore. It's amazing. Here's some other pictures towards the end of 2014. As you see on the right, that was in December of 2014, and my hair was draping at that point. It was crazy. My puff was like sky high. Just crazy. That was just crazy. Moving into 2015, you see my length there was really coming through. 2015 was just the year of like the glow. I think I was really starting to just figure out how to really style my hair and try new things. And so I did everything from like figuring out how to stretch my fro and stretch my wash and go too. In the middle you see flexi rods. My ponytail was looking like it was draping with curls, which is so exciting. Like I just tried so many different things and really just had fun with it. That's also flexi rods over there on the left. A side sweep press in the middle, my curls on the right popping. That's my blowout in 2015. I think it was summertime. Super crazy. Just my length was coming in. So this was box braids. I got that the fall of 2015, starting off my senior year of college. And here's what my hair was looking like when I took them out. So this was fall of 2015. I mean, this was literally like, I was so excited. Look at that length. It's crazy. My hair was growing so much and I was just freestyling. Like I was just having a blast with it. And so here's my best 9 styles of 2015. I actually did this as a blog post with links and information to all the different styles I did. So I'll make sure I have that link below because I did that like 3 years ago. So I'll link it below. So moving into 2016, this was the semester I was graduating college. My fro was popping, you guys. Like my fro was my glory. Like I just really loved my fro. I was so obsessed. I would wear it every day. Wash and go was like my go-to. And then when I graduated, I decided to get a sew-in just so I could have like my hair straight for graduation. And it's a little bit of a protective style, but I did have a significant portion of leave out on this, and I did not want to have to keep ironing it. So I only kept this in for about 3 weeks. I think it was 3 weeks when I took it out, but still I wanted to include it because I really love that hair. And this was my press in July of 2016. You guys, look at that length. Like it is curled and it is still draping on me. Like I remember doing a silly video. I couldn't find it, but I know I did a silly video on Snapchat with this press because I was feeling myself, honey. I mean, I was breaking my neck. Like the glow was so real. The glow was so real. So then I decided just before going off to grad school that I wanted some color. I just wanted to spruce it up. You know, 2016 was like my victory lap year with my hair. So I was like, let's add some color to it. Let's add some fun to it. So this was done by a licensed professional hairstylist, my best friend. I wasn't just out here playing with color. It was my first time bleaching my hair, so I was a little nervous, but it turned out great. I really enjoyed the look. It added just enough dimension. Like I love the way that bantu knot looks in the middle. Crazy. And this is just another picture of my fro with the color. There is a filter on this, so it's a little harder to see. But just wanted to show like that color really did wonders for my hair. And my hair was just popping. Like 2016 was my year for my fro. It was just everything. And I included this because I love this bantu knot out. And I think it's hilarious. Look at this before and after, you guys. Look at that. This is just an encouragement to all my naturalistas who are just starting are like, my bantu knot out sucks. Yup, I thought I was doing something on the left. But look on the right. Like, the glow up comes. Just hang in there. This is included because this was a full sew-in. I got a bob that fall of 2016. I think it was like October. I loved this bob, you guys. People thought that was my hair, but I have no leave out in that. Absolutely no leave out. This is done by my soror. She is also a licensed professional hairstylist. I will link her information down below. She is phenomenal. Like, literally, she used that hair that I had in for graduation and somehow made this magical bob that everybody thought I cut my hair because it was so legit. Like, I need that again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that again. So this is the longest that my hair is on record. I know it got a little longer than this as of February of 2017, but at this point, at the end of 2016, this is the longest that I have pictures. This is the last time I took pictures of my length while it was still this long. It was so long. I was so obsessed. And I wanted another round of color, so I had my friend go back in December of 2016 and take that bleach all the way up to the root, and I was obsessed. And literally everywhere I went, somebody pointed out this color. Like, they were just like, oh my gosh, what happened? I don't know if she did this on purpose or an accident, but my hair was just so many different color blondes and bronzes. It was just like the perfect mix. It had this like ombre effect because the ends were already bleached once, so they were lighter. It was just crazy. Like, this color was so good, and I do have some other pictures so you can really see it coming up. So now moving on to 2017. So those are the pictures I was talking about on the left there. My brother did this photo shoot for me, and my color was just popping all throughout this photo shoot. Like, my hair was so long, you guys. Look how long my fro was. It was crazy. But I have to keep it real. I had major hair loss, and I don't necessarily blame the color. I definitely don't blame the stylist. It really was me not adjusting my natural hair care routine to the fact that I now had this bleach in my hair. I just kept doing the same old, and my hair was just like, no girl, you tried it. Like, you absolutely tried it. So every time I washed my hair, detangled it, this is what would come out, like in clumps. It was kind of scary, honestly. So I went ahead and cut my hair, for my 23rd birthday, February of 2017. I got this haircut, and it looks short, but honestly, it wasn't that short. It was short compared to what I had. You know, my hair was so long, but honestly, it was a bomb cut. It was done by his professional stylist. I will link him down below. If you are in the Chicago area, you must go see him, because let me tell you, my hair felt like baby butt and cloud for like 3 months. I kid you not. Every wash, it went back to feeling like silk. He did some magical deep conditioning treatment that had my curls popping, and it was this cute heart-shaped cut, which you can see with the bantu knot on the right. It was bomb. It was such a bomb cut. So throughout summer of 2017, my hair really started growing back pretty quickly, as you can see, and I didn't really lose a whole lot with that cut. Like, my hair just started filling back out. Definitely not what it was, but my length was coming back, so I really didn't have any worries. I was happy to see it coming back, and I was still rocking that color. It looked a little different because the highlighted blonde ends were now gone when he did the cut, but I rocked it, and it was all good. I really enjoyed this phase of just growing my hair back out. And I tried a few different methods. So I never tried crochet. So the summer I started off with those super extra long ones you see on the left, like Havana twist or Senegalese twist crochets, which it was just a lot of maintenance and it was kind of frustrating. And I kept them in for like 2 weeks, I think. And then I got some more again, but those were so heavy. I got them shorter. They were so heavy. I had too many in my head and too many braids, and it was just a hot mess. So even though these pictures look really awesome, it was an interesting experience. I might do a video on it a little later for you guys. So yeah, I just kind of continued to let my hair grow out, and it kind of got in a rut, honestly. These pictures are cool, but you can kind of tell the difference in my curl pattern between those other pictures I had showed you and kind of what my hair was doing in the stage. And I was just kind of getting annoyed with it. I was kind of over it. Like, I loved my hair. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I was just kind of getting in a rut and I needed something new. So I decided to color my own hair back to black. Literally went to Target and picked up somebody's platinum black. Went home and put it in. I put it back to black sorta because, as you see on the right, by December that color had blended in and popped through and it was no longer platinum black. But at the end of the year I decided to get some box braids. These were the thicker box braids. They were a bit heavy, but I really enjoyed this look. I loved styling it like you see on the left. Like I would just literally play around. So with them being a little bit heavier, I mean, I think one, maybe two did slide off. But that was after like 5 weeks of wear. So I really did enjoy this. It was good time to rest from my hair and just enjoy the box braids. So here we are, 2018. This is earlier this year. My curl pop is coming back a little bit. I did have a little bit of heat. I don't want to call it heat damage, but just some situations going on. I did have to cut some out, but my curls seem to be flourishing. You can see there a video of my bouncy juicy curls. And this was the last time my hair was pressed. This was actually fall of 2017, like November maybe or December of 2017. I did plan on like doing a new length check for you guys in this video and have my hair pressed out and put the video in here, but my hair is in a protective style right now and I'm not taking it out for y'all. So when I do, I'll do a whole separate video on that. But yeah, you guys can see it. My hair is popping. So here we are, May 2018, where I just celebrated 5 whole years natural. I can't believe it. As of May 8th, I am 5 years since the big chop, and I just feel so blessed to be on this journey. Like, I just never saw myself here. I never thought I would be a natural girl. Oh my gosh, if you guys could have seen how much I was like so against going natural back in like 2011 and 2012, and like look where we are now. So these are photos from my 5-year natural hair shoot that I did with my brother. If you want his information for photography, I will also have that link below. But yeah, this has really been just such a journey for redefining what it means to be a Black woman, redefining how I see beauty, just remembering back to when I was younger and pulling my hair straight and wishing it would stay like that, and you know, looking at the girls with long flowy hair at school and just wishing I could be that, and wondering why my hair wouldn't do that. And now I get to embrace my natural hair and love me for me, just the way that I was created. So I really hope this inspires you if you're thinking about going natural, if you have hesitation. I mean, take it from someone who was completely on the other side of the natural hair movement, and now look at me. So, you know, start today. There's no reason why you can't start today, and I promise you, you will not regret it. This has been the best decision of my life. So make sure that if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because I have several videos coming down the pipe for you guys. This is only the start to my 5-year natural hair journey celebration. Like I said, I'm going to do a full salon experience video for you guys of me getting my press out and length check for my 5-year. And then I'm also going to do a video just updating you guys on my natural hair regimen, how it's changed, how my hair texture has changed. So we'll just do kind of, you know, just chat about all things natural hair. So make sure you stick around for those, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.